Hola! If you're not on Facebook and you're a CI teacher, you are missing out. And I'm going to tell you 5 Facebook groups you need to be a part of. Let's go. Okay, so 5 of them that I'm going to tell you. All right, first one is how everybody starts in CI on Facebook is this one. The NTPRS, IFLT, I don't even know. It's got lots and lots of names, groups. And of course, I'll link all of these below. But this one is humongous. It is so big. You're going to see Karen Rowan on there, and she's one of the moderators. I don't know the names of all the moderators, but a lot of the Fluency Matters people are on there, people who write the novels. But you got to understand, like, Stephen Krashen will write on there sometimes, and Bill Van Patten has been known to write on there. Your authors of all your curriculums, Martina Beck's, and of your novels, all kinds of brilliant minds are on this Facebook group, and you can go through. If you have a question about CI, I can promise you that question has been answered on that Facebook group probably 50 times. So go in there. It is a treasure mine. You will go into the depths of this group, and you could not read all the content in weeks if you just did that. There's so much. You need to be part of that group. Plus, all the upcoming events and all these things will be on there. You need to be on that group. Do it now if you're not. Seriously. I give you permission to leave this video and go to that website and that Facebook group. You need to join. Okay. The second one I'm going to tell you about is Woology. Woology? I'm just going to go with Woology. Okay. Woology is a Facebook group for those who use Senior Woolly, okay? And Senior Woolly has Spanish and French materials. So, again, if you don't know who Senior Woolly is, stop the video right now. Go to seniorwoolly.com. He's amazing. And then go to Facebook and join his group because, y'all, Senior Woolly communicates with his teachers through this Facebook group. Like, he created it, and well, I don't know if he created it, but he is a huge part. This is where he discusses Woolly Week. This is where he tells us about upcoming products or updates on products. And I mean, it's a gold mine. And you can ask Senior Woolly and his staff questions. I mean, how cool is that? What other curriculum, what other materials gives you like a direct line to the creator? It's amazing. You need to go be a part of this group, especially if you use Senior Woolly materials. So that's my second one. Third one, if you use Somos, you need to be on the Somos group. I mean, it just makes sense. Martina's there. Martina puts all kinds of stuff, and her staff puts training opportunities, Facebook Live like seminars and workshops and announcements and Q&A. I mean, it's just perfect. And it tells you all things that are coming up for the curriculum. I know like right now she's working on getting all the distance and flex learning out there. I mean, you can talk to Martina. You can talk to her staff. You can see how people are using things and materials that they've added to and they've supplemented and done all kinds of stuff. It's a great place to be. Now, added to that is if you use Garbanzo, which is tied to the Somos curriculum through the Comprehensible Classroom with Martina Beck's, is Garbanzo, which is her newer learning site that is based on Somos. And you can go in there and it has updates. It has, especially since it's a newer website, she posts, new updates. You can ask questions, you can problem solve, you can troubleshoot, all those kind of things. You need to be on there too, because all of these, what's so cool about it is you have a direct line to the creators of these materials. Oh, sorry, I'm going to sneeze. All right, so you have a direct line to these creators. I mean, that is so cool. I don't know, of course, I don't know any other material because that's the only thing I've ever taught, but I mean, you have a direct line to all these people that you can talk to. It's amazing. All right, the next one I'm going to tell you is CI Liftoff. Now, the CI Liftoff is kind of came off of the main website of NTPRS IFLT, that big, huge one. And it's mainly been Ben Slavic and Tina Hargan. And Tina Hargan is the one who is really headlining this. And she has a new curriculum that she is giving away free, basically, in her curriculum clubs. And I'm so excited about this. It is a lot of what I've wanted to do and a lot of things that make a lot of sense to me, and I'm super excited to get involved. And she has great things on there. You need to go on to CI Liftoff. It's a Facebook group, and it's great. You really need to go look at all the stuff that she's doing, because she's doing great stuff over there. The last one I'm going to give you, this one is very specific. It is for Spanish teachers, and more specifically, it is for Spanish teachers who are not native speakers. Me. And it is, how do you say blah, 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 blah. This is a Facebook group where you can go as a Spanish teacher or as anybody who's learning Spanish and say, how do you say this in Spanish? Now, you might say, well, don't they have like translators for that? Well, yes, they do. But we all know with how many countries and how many people who speak Spanish, there's different versions, there's different vocabularies, all these kind of things. And then there's nuances that you don't really know. Is this the right word? Is this what people would say? Does this sound natural to you? I saw this in a reading and I didn't really understand what it was talking about. Do you see this word? I want to use this word. Is this, I saw one earlier. It was like, I want to use the word for this. And is that considered crude in your country? And some were like, yes, that's so crude. And others were like, no, that's hilarious, or whatever. So you get to see this language and you get to ask native speakers. And everybody is so kind, because I think as non-native speakers, sometimes we get this fear that if we ask what this means, people think we're not good at our job. And that's not true. You're only not good at your job if you're not willing to put yourself out there and say, hey, I don't know this. And that took me years to figure out, that I had to put myself out there. If I was ever going to be better, I was going to have to put myself out there and say, hey, I don't know this. Help me out. So those are the 5 Facebook groups that I highly recommend that you get started. There's tons more. So I want you to link below to Facebook groups that have saved your hiney. What is ones that you go to over and over and over again? Put them down here. Put a description of what it is so that we can all see it, because I want some new groups too. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because that really helps me out to know that you guys are there with me, so I know that I can keep making videos to try and help you out. Because remember, we're all on this journey, and I want you to come on this journey with me. Adios.